What's up guys, Tim here from Audio Tutor. Today we are looking at using the library, i.e. using the library in your DAW, your DAW. And I'm going to be using Logic Pro 10. This is, of course, many of you may know this is my DAW of choice, but it's also the one that's kind of renowned for having a ridiculous amount of virtual instruments and settings in the library for you to choose from and for you to play with and create with. But if you are working in a different DAW, I'm sure you have a library feature. I know many other DAWs out there do. So today I'm going to be just on the fly going to be making a loop, a beat if you want to call it that, but a loop using just the virtual instruments and settings from the Logic Pro 10 library. So let's get stuck in. Okay, software instrument create. Let's get going. What should we start with? I think a lead synth would be good, a good starting point, and I'll just choose the top one here. I don't know what all of these are, so let's just pick this top one. Sounds pretty cool. Alrighty, next we're gonna need a drum machine of some sort. Let's have a look. What have we got? Minimal glitch looks quite good. Minimal glitch. I'm guessing that might have some sort of glitchy, computery sort of sounds to it. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Alright. Oh, it's got nice kick and snare stuff as well there. Let's quantize that. My playing was a little bit off there. Sounds good. All right, next instrument. What have we got? Let's go for an arpeggiator. See what some of these synth layer things sound like. Crystal drops. It's cool. I don't know if it's quite in the style we're making here. That definitely isn't. Those droplets are quite cool. And they'll keep a sort of rhythm as well. Things went a little bit off there, so let's just fix that. Let's quantize all of this to an 1/8, and we'll just fill out the rest. That's C5. Nice. Next, I think we're going to need a bass. So let's have a look. I think it's going to have to be a synth bass. Synth bass. It's down in synthesizers. All right, let's see what we've got. Little glider. Oh, wow. Well, maybe not little glider. Wow, some funky things here. Bit too much. That one's cool. Like that. Moon bass. It's almost like a moog. The G. Alright, and let's quantize that. That's nice. Next instrument, let's go. Why not add a piano? I don't know what we're going to do with it, but why not piano? This Steinway grand piano is actually, there's some good samples on here to play around with, if you get your settings right. This is going to be in the background, so I'm just making a bit of an enormous sound as I'm going to put it. I'm putting it sort of quietly in the background, so I'm going to do this Abbey Road technique that you may have seen before, kind of taking out the low and the high end on a reverb. Problem is I don't know what to do with it. Alright, I think we'll just copy and paste that. I like the syncopated little thing there, that's cool. Muffle it a bit though. Add some sort of distorted delay there. Alright, next instrument, let's go. So, I think strings and I think violins, why not? Let's have a look. These studio strings are part of the new update on Logic Pro X, so they're amazingly sampled. If you play around with all the settings and that, you can really make these strings sound like the real thing. It's incredible sampling there. I'm just going to kind of add some tension. And turn it down. Sounds nice. Nice. Next instrument, seeing as we did the studio strings, let's do the studio horns, which was the other update. And I like the Mississippi joint little thing here. 7-piece section, and it automatically arranges things for you, so depending on the instrument and your arrangement, it kind of splits it up automatically for you. So, you know, like the trombone will be in the lower part, the background. Let's quantize it. And their panning here is kind of all up the middle, so let's do some LCR panning. Trumpet on the right, trumpet on the left. We can leave that sax where it is. All right, next instrument. Let's get some percussion going. What do we have? No, these are drum kits. Percussion. Well, that's chosen for us. The only one I have here is the African kit. I was kind of thinking of more of like a Latin kit, which there is one down there. But I haven't downloaded it, so the African kit will do. All right, we'll take that first section out. I just wanted something to bring us round to the... just to bring us back round to the start there. Nice. Now I'm trying to just find where it's going to pop out a little bit. I'll take out some of the low end to start off with. Just do a shelf as well. Now there's more that we can do with the African kit. Alright, let's quantize that. Bit more reverb. Let's turn it down. Turn it up again. I think I just don't like that second sound in there. That's a bit more like it, yeah. That's it, yes. It's a bit more epic. What we're going for in this seems to be epic, I think. Those droplets, let's widen things up a bit. We're going to use the gain utility plugin, but we're going to use it for some mid-side processing. So let's grab there you go, we'll couple it as mid-side, and then let's grab the side and just turn it up a bit. Just adding a bit of width. I know what that African kit needs. It's from AbleTunes, the drive knob. It's very cool, you guys should check it out. Basically just adds a bit of distortion, but it's just got some nice saturation in there. Alright, next instrument. I think we just need a big epic snare sound now. So let's have a look at our drum kits. We've got the Brooklyn kit here. Some great samples on these. Sometimes the magic button. Alright, need to epic things up a bit, so let's grab a different reverb, something big. I like the Prince Hall one actually, that is a good setting. Let's whack that up. It's just sounding good. Nice and epic. I want it to sound like the drummer is sat at the back of the hall, smacking the crap out of a snare drum. So we started with the analog lead, and then we put in the beat machine. Droplets. Nice arpeggiator there. And the bass. And we added this piano and some violins and our horn section. And then our African kits. Big epic snare, of course. That snare still isn't epic enough. I think it needs a delay on it. Let's go for the tape delay. I think it's a 16th I'm looking for. Cut off some of the highs and lows, distort things a little bit. It's not the quarter or the eighth, so it's got to be the 16th. I think maybe it just needs more of it. You need to hear it a bit more. There you go. Exactly stretching the limits of MIDI that much, but it's a good example of what we can achieve just using the library features. So there you have it, guys. I hope that helped. I hope that helped to kind of encourage you to make some music yourself using the library in your DAW. One sort of note I would give you is to, if you're loading up a library instrument, it will probably come with lots of different delays and effects and all that stuff, and don't be afraid to just jump in and start tweaking things and changing things. If a delay comes up and it's a 16th note delay, then don't be afraid to change it to an 8th note dotted delay if that suits your arrangement better. Same thing with reverbs and things like that. If you need a big sound, a big epic reverb sound, then go for it. Get tweaking and changing things. Don't be afraid to have a look at those settings and change things as you go. Have fun arranging your new compositions. I'm excited to hear the sort of things you come up with. Feel free to send them over to audiotutorcontact@gmail.com. I'd love to hear them. In the meantime, guys, if you're interested in getting started recording and mixing, and you're not sure on this sort of equipment you need, maybe you've bought Logic and you're playing around with these virtual instruments and you're like, yeah, I've got this awesome beat, this awesome arrangement, but I want to lay down some vocals or a rap or whatever it is, and you're not sure on the equipment you need to sort of get started in that process. Well, I have put together an ebook for you guys to help you get started. So basically the ebook is a whole recommendations list of all of the audio equipment you'll need to get started recording and mixing on an affordable budget. So you're talking microphones, we're talking converters, those digital converters, we're talking monitors, headphones, DAWs, all of that stuff. I'm just laying it out there for you so you can have a look, you can shop around and get all that equipment you need. So there'll be a link in the video description. You can just click that to get your ebook. It's absolutely free from me to you, and it's 25 pages long, guys, by the way. So it's a nice little reference point, lots of information in there. So do check it out, and yeah, go enjoy making some awesome tunes. My name's Tim from Audio Tutor. See you soon. Ciao.